Come on, Arnold. She always picks on you in particular. Sometimes I see her jumping rope in front of the house like she was waiting for you to come out or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to Helga Pataki than meets the eye. She spends most of her time trying to hide her love for Arnold by overcompensating with some downright abusive bullying.
Arnold, what a boob. What an annoying little smarty pants know-it-all. How I despise him. And yet...
Welcome to The Rewind. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 Helga Pataki moments. But before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for good luck. Number 10. Turning down Harold.
You saved my life! I think I love you!
Hell, get away from me, you big whale!
Huh?
A field trip to a chocolate factory doesn't go as planned for Harold and Helga after they're left behind and forced to make their way back by boat. When Harold accidentally pulls the cork out of the bottom of the boat, it starts to sink, and Helga has to get them both safely to shore. Grateful for Helga's selfless act, Harold suddenly tells Helga that he loves her, but the feelings aren't mutual. As we all know, Helga's got her eyes on another prize. She pushes Harold off of her and blames him for everything that happened that day.
You're not just any moron, are you, Harold? You're the king! Your day's just getting started!
Number 9. Nearly killing Grandpa Phil.
This magnet will attract the locket, I'll pull it off the old man's neck, and he'll never even know what happened.
Helga's locket holds the truth behind her feelings for Arnold. Her entire life would surely fall to pieces if anyone were to discover what's hidden inside. Under some peculiar circumstances, the locket ends up around Grandpa Phil's neck. Now Helga will stop at nothing to make sure that she gets that locket back. After attaching a magnet to the end of a fishing rod, Helga almost succeeds in retrieving the locket. But the chain is a little stronger than Helga had anticipated, and she ends up hanging Grandpa Phil by the neck.
Bingo!
Well, what do you know, Elvis?
Number 8. Peeping Tom.
Where do you get all that stuff? No, he's getting undressed. I can't look.
Helga sneaks into Arnold's room, but when Arnold comes back unexpectedly, Helga has to think fast and hide. Unbeknownst to Arnold, Helga can see his every move from her hiding spot. When Arnold starts to undress, Helga's curiosity gets the best of her, and she ends up seeing way more than she anticipated.
Be still, my bruised and aching heart.
Number 7. Bird repeats the word.
You make my girlhood tremble.
You make my girlhood tremble? Arnold, you make my girlhood tremble? Girlhood tremble?
Helga might want to pay a little more attention to who, or what, is within earshot the next time she confesses her undying love for Arnold. While poetically pouring out her confessions to her homemade Arnold shrine, Helga's words are overheard by her pet parrot. When Helga wakes up the next morning, the parrot is repeating every word line for line, including Helga's full name. Afraid of what might happen if the bird were to utter these words in front of the wrong crowd, Helga attempts to strangle the bird in order to keep it quiet.
My senses all go wacky. Shut up! I'll tell the world my love, or my name's not Helga G. Pataki.
Number 6. Having self-respect.
Maybe you're not like the rest of us. You're right, Rhonda. I'm not like the rest of you. I'm not wearing a mask.
Helga is trying her best to fit in with the other girls from school, but when a girls' night starts to feel a bit too boring, she decides it's time for her to show her true colors. She goes on and points out just how asinine it is for the girls to cover themselves in avocado masks and tinfoil just for the sake of being girly. She shows them that sometimes it's better to let loose and be yourself. The night is made even better when the girls capture Harold and use him as their beauty subject.
Let me go! Let me go!
Now this is what I call a good party. You said it, Helga.
Number 5. Denying the diary.
H is for the head I'd like to punt. E is for every time I see the little runt. L is longing for our firstest kiss.
Diaries are meant to hold your deepest inner thoughts, but what happens when someone gets a hold of it? After turning her name into an acronym for all the reasons she loves Arnold, her worst fear comes to life when Arnold himself ends up with the diary. Not knowing who the diary belongs to, Arnold reads it out loud for everyone to hear. When he gets to the page containing the acronym, Helga quickly makes her move and rips the page right out of the book.
First spitball of the day, football head.
Number 4, writing on the wall.
I don't know, Stinky. I mean, I like Layla, but I don't like her.
He doesn't like her.
Helga has a thought of countless ways to express her love to Arnold. But what's the point if she never goes through with it and nothing ever changes between the two of them? Stepping out of her comfort zone, Helga takes a big leap of faith and writes, "Arnold loves Helga" on an alley wall.
Arnold loves Helga.
Number 3, returning Arnold's hat.
Hey, Arnold's hat! I knew I'd get it. I knew it all the time.
After looking for his hat for what feels like an eternity, Arnold's relieved to find it in Helga's possession. Overjoyed, Arnold rewards Helga with a tight hug. The hug may have only lasted a few seconds, but it was enough to convince Helga to never wash those clothes again.
Take your stupid hat and get out of here.
Thanks again, Helga.
I'll never wash these clothes again.
Number 2, locating Mr. Huynhs' daughter.
It was a long time ago, Arnold. A very complicated story.
I'd like to hear it. Please tell me.
Mr. Huynhs' backstory touched many when he recalled the last time he saw his infant daughter many years ago. As a gift to Mr. Huynhs, Arnold tries his best to reunite him with his daughter for Christmas. But luck just doesn't seem to be on his side. To everyone's disbelief, Mr. Huynhs' daughter ultimately does show up, leaving Arnold flabbergasted. Little does Arnold know, Helga had located Mr. Huynhs' daughter as a gift to Arnold.
Christmas angel. Yeah, maybe.
Merry Christmas, Arnold.
And number 1, confessing to Arnold.
I guess maybe I even kind of like you a little. Heck, I guess you might even kind of say that I like you a lot.
You do?
An anonymous caller who goes by the name of
Deep Voice
has been helping Arnold in an attempt to save the town. Arnold finally discovers that Deep Voice is actually Helga, but he's confused as to why she'd go out of her way to help him. Helga then unloads a bombshell of a confession, finally admitting to Arnold that she's been in love with him the whole time. She even admits to stalking him and creating shrines of him in her closet. Caught in the heat of the moment, Helga kisses Arnold, nearly stunning him with overwhelming confusion.
I'm confused. Did you just say you love me?
What? Are you deaf? Arnold, not now!
Not now. Who the?
Well, that's it. What did you think of our list? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Check out these other videos from the Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video again.